Okay, so I thought I'd do something a little bit different this year, a little bit of fun. March Madness bracket, Mariah Carey style, number ones versus her singles. So here's my first round. So Vision of Love versus Emotions. I love Emotions. That's an incredible song. For some reason, I felt drawn to pick Vision of Love. Maybe because it's the debut, maybe because of its influence and just how great of a song it is. I don't know. I had to go Vision of Love though. I Don't Want to Cry versus My All, easily My All in my opinion. Love Takes Time versus Hero. This is easy for me because Love Takes Time is my favorite song on her debut album. That bridge hits harder every single time. Hero, I'm kind of tired of hearing it, so Love Takes Time was easily going to take it for me. And then we had Thank God I Found You versus One Sweet Day. Easily Thank God I Found You. Y'all do a little bit too much on that. You do a little bit too much on it. It was a great single. And then we had Always Be My Baby versus Dream Lover. Both songs are great. Dream Lover has that great spring vibe. It's really infectious, but Always Be My Baby has just really transcended time in a way. Amazing production, amazing vocal, amazing writing by Mariah, amazing video. I'm sorry I had to give it to that one. And then we had Fantasy Remix versus Heartbreaker. Controversially, I don't really care for the Fantasy Remix. The original is better to me. So that's why I decided to go with Heartbreaker. If it was the regular Fantasy, I would have picked regular Fantasy, honestly. But we love Heartbreaker. Great fun pop song. Great feature from Jay-Z. We love the video. Then we had Don't Forget About Us versus We Belong Together. I had to go We Belong Together. This is a way better song in my opinion, so it's not even close. And then we had Touch My Body versus Honey. We love Touch My Body. We do. But Honey was just that girl. So that's why we had to go with that. And that's the left side. Now to the right side of the bracket. We did Someday versus Obsessed. I Want Obsessed, iconic diss track. We love it. Make It Happen versus Through the Rain. Through the Rain is a great song, but Make It Happen is like top 5 Mariah Carey all time for me. So obviously I had to pick Make It Happen. Then we had Never Forget You versus Can't Let Go. Controversially, I went with Never Forget You. I like that song a little bit more. So that's my pick. Breakdown versus Shake It Off. This one hurt me. It did because I love Shake It Off. That is one of my favorite songs on the Emancipation Mimi. But Breakdown is a better song, better video, better lyrics. I really love the vocals in there. I love the feature from Crazy Bone and Wishbone. It's not really competition at this point, so I had to ultimately go with Breakdown. And then we did Loverboy versus It's Like That. I think I like It's Like That a little bit better, so I decided to go that one. But Loverboy is a great song. Then Without You versus I Want to Know What Love Is, one of her best covers, so obviously had to go with I Want to Know What Love Is. Then Anytime You Need a Friend versus All I Want for Christmas Is You. I decided to go All I Want for Christmas Is You. I know I'll get crucified for this one, especially because this is definitely a fan favorite for sure. I love the song. It is the best song on that album, but All I Want for Christmas Is You, as I said before, greatest Christmas song of all time that she wrote, by the way. A lot of people don't know that. Amazing production. The vocals on here are heavenly. I listen to it all year round. I've just loved it my entire life, so I have to give it to All I Want for Christmas Is You. And then this one is really gonna, shake the table. Crybaby versus The Roof. I went Crybaby. I just think it's the better song. I think I probably listened to it a little bit more. The Roof is a fan favorite. We know it. We love it. Great video. And great video for Crybaby, by the way, but Crybaby was gonna take it from me. Now we have the next part. So we have Vision of Love versus My All. Vision of Love every single time, not even close for me. Love Takes Time versus Thank God I Found You. Love Takes Time easily. Always Be My Baby versus Heartbreaker. We love Heartbreaker, but Always Be My Baby is gonna take the cake on this one. Honey versus We Belong Together. Honey has a more replay vibe for me. I think it's a better song, so we went with Honey. On the other side, Obsessed versus Make It Happen. Obviously, had to go Make It Happen. Never Forget You versus Breakdown, and that one is a no-brainer, honestly. And then we had It's Like That versus I Want to Know What Love Is. Ultimately decided to go with I Want to Know What Love Is. All I Want for Christmas Is You versus Crybaby. I went All I Want for Christmas Is You. And then we had to do Vision of Love versus Love Takes Time. Love Takes Time. It's just going to take the edge for me every single time. And then we did Always Be My Baby versus Honey. Decided to go Always Be My Baby for this one, though I love Honey. Make It Happen versus Breakdown. This one was one of the most painful ones to do in the bracket. I decided to go Breakdown though. Objectively, it's probably a better song. I think it's aged a little bit better, so that's why I decided to go with it. They'll Make It Happen. It's just excellent, but it did hurt me. And then we had It's Like That versus All I Want for Christmas Is You. Obviously, I'm picking All I Want for Christmas Is You. And then we had to pick Love Takes Time versus Always Be My Baby. Had to go Always Be My Baby on this one. A little bit more timeless. Breakdown versus All I Want for Christmas Is You. Y'all gonna hate me for this one, but I had to go All I Want for Christmas Is You. And then All I Want for Christmas Is You versus Always Be My Baby. So I thought about it. Always Be My Baby is probably a little bit more universal, maybe a smidge more timeless. I think it's a really great song. As I said before, And you can play it all year round. You know, Oliver Christmas is used more for the Christmas time for a lot of people, not for myself. Like I said, I'm playing it all the way throughout the year along with her Christmas albums. But, you know, I love Christmas. A lot of people aren't like that. And so, yeah, as far as like her best number one, I guess ultimately on this bracket, I'm going to give it to Always Be My Baby. And I could have went like 5 different ways on this and everything. I tried to be a little bit more objective than I usually am, because normally I do like what are my absolute favorites and everything. But, you know, I don't know. That's kind of how I try to do this bracket. So that's why we ended up with Always Be My Baby. I wanted to say that I'm going to post this on Mariah Carey's anniversary, March 27th. So happy anniversary to Mariah, my favorite singer of all time, artist that means the most to me. And yeah, if you know one thing about me, you know I love Mariah, obviously. So happy anniversary to her, and her music has just done so much for me and many other people along the globe. Best singer-songwriter all time, in my opinion. And we love Aries. Aries is like one of my favorite signs. I love Aries season, so you know that's when I'm going to end up posting this and everything. And so yeah, that is going to be my bracket. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments on this. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Which one of my takes did you disagree with the most? I want to know how your bracket is in the comments too. Like, play along, let me know which one ends up winning for you. I want to see the whole bracket, the whole thought process down below, because this is really fun to do. But yeah, I thought I'd do something a little bit different this year, do a little March Madness, and of course Mariah edition, we had to do it. So yeah, let's continue that conversation.